Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Boxer again, coming to everyone with a serious topic, some things that have been happening recently as concerns the boy Blue 91982. Um, when I first saw his vids a couple nights ago, where he was basically made two or three vids explaining everything that had been happening with him recently, and yeah, just a whole bunch of shit went down with him, and I do feel sorry for the shit that has happened to him, because it was just a really messed up situation. Uh, Basically, uh, his ex-wife or ex-fiance and her new fiance basically came over to his place, basically starting shit with him, and they, I guess, were acting really stupid, and Blue and her fiance got in each other's faces, got into a brawl, and she ended up calling the cops on Blue for it. Uh, so he went to jail, he got out, came back home to his parents' place where he was living. He might be back in there now. I'm not too sure. The last video I saw that he made where he was really messed up and just basically rambling. It looked like, judging from the cross on the wall, it looked like he was back in his parents' place. So I don't know. Uh, but you know, and then when he got back after getting out of jail, got back to his parents' place, him and his parents got into it, and his dad was really going off on him. Dad, stepdad, something. They were really getting into it, and uh, one thing led to another. They ended up kicking him out of the house, and so then he was homeless thereafter. Not sure if he still is. He might be. He might not be. I don't know. But yeah, then he made a video outside his parents' house or some house, basically like crying and saying that he was, seriously considering hanging himself. And I really felt sorry for him. I mean, I hate hearing shit like that. I mean, I get to points where I have had many a day where, I no longer want to fucking deal with any shit and wish I were dead too. And I have seriously contemplated suicide in the past. So, I can relate to that. Uh, but the thing is, I've even attempted suicide before. Obviously, I failed because I'm still here talking to all of you. Uh, But then I started seeing vids pop up like the very next day, or I should even say that very night, and then the next day after that. Different people, CPN, White Boy, Crazy McCormick, uh, various people who really know Blue, like know him a lot more than me and a lot of other people do on YouTube do, and it kind of gave me a new perspective on things because I found out a lot of shit I did not know about Blue. Uh, for one, he's basically, from what I gathered from everyone, he's been pampered basically all his life. His parents spoiled him rotten. I would not be surprised if he's an only child because I'm an only child, and the same thing happened to me. Whether my family had money or not, I pretty much always got whatever I wanted. The thing is, my family hit a low point back in the 90s, and as soon as I was 13, 14 years old, actually, yeah, 14, 1997, the year the Great Milenko came out, the year I became down with the Clown and down with the Juggalo family. Uh, is when I got my first official job as a janitor. And I've had jobs working on and off ever since then. And as years went on, my early jobs, I didn't take them as seriously as I should have and could have. It wasn't until much later, like from actually like '05 on, is when I actually started taking work seriously and grew up a little bit more. That's when I got my first managerial role at Quiznos. And when that happened, I started taking things a lot more seriously than I had in the past, and really owned up to more responsibilities, to owning up to being a grown up. And I'm thinking that this is seriously what Blue should do. I mean, homie, I still consider you, one of my boys, even though we're not really that close. We don't really talk all that much, but I'm just hoping you watch this, dude, and just, hear what I'm saying, and hear what a lot of other people on here are saying. My girl Stephanie, Twisted Ash, she made a vid. Patrick made a vid, and, not all of our vids have been like, uh, those closest to you, like CPN, Crazy, and White Boy. They all kind of came at you a little bit hard, but they were basically just, hitting you with a hard dose of truth, some tough love, and I think that, sometimes people need tough love. Uh, I need tough love on occasion. I don't know anyone who doesn't need tough love on occasion. But, you know, it comes to a point where you have to really, I guess, take a look in the mirror and, really ask yourself some serious questions. Um, do I think you're down and out? Do I think you're, a bum, a this, a that, a the other thing? No. I just think, you need to really ask yourself some questions and decide for yourself what you plan on doing. I know the whole, going on here on YouTube and asking for money right and left, and the whole, like, how to use PayPal vid. I'm pretty sure most of us on here know how to use PayPal, but that's not really the point. It's, you seem to me like a very, very intelligent dude, very intelligent, very smart, very educated in the Juggalo family, and probably, I'm sure, educated in a lot of other areas. And I honestly see you as being a person that, if you set your mind to something, you can do anything. I'm a firm believer, and I'm a firm believer in that. You set your mind to something, there's nothing you can't accomplish. There is virtually nothing that's impossible. And, I know you're 28, going on 29. You're only a few months older than me, dude. Um, so, your birthday's coming up here in a couple months. My birthday is in January. We're not that much. We're almost virtually the same age, but it's all about choices. And as Stephanie said, it's really all about options. You have got plenty of options. Probably a lot more than you know or might ever know. Uh, Basically, my suggestion to you would be, to really take a look at yourself, see the situation you're in, understand the situation you're in, and decide for yourself what you plan on doing about it. I firmly believe that you have it within yourself to pull yourself out of the situation without having to rely on the help of others and without having to rely on handouts and so forth. And I really hope that you do pull yourself out of this funk you're in. Um, just like what I believe what Green ICP said, or someone said. I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was Green ICP that said, do what you need. Take a couple days to really think things over, and just know that the real fam, the real Juggalo fam, we all have your back. I mean, there have been people talking shit on you. There have been people like Stephanie, Patrick, and myself with this video trying to encourage you and uplift you and, just give you words of encouragement. And, um, that's basically pretty much it. I mean, even if you have to get a scrub job, a scrubby job at McDonald's or something similar, like maybe a gas station job or something, even if it's part-time, to get yourself, some money to where you can afford rent somewhere, or just afford your habits, because we all know that you like to drink and you like to smoke. I'm pretty sure you smoke cigarettes. I know you like to drink. I like to drink too, and I also smoke cigarettes. By the way, Pall Mall menthols are the shit. But anyway, getting back on topic. I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, with what Stephanie said, and I'm going to address some of what she said in another video because there's another topic that she brought up as concerns uh, heavy-set women. No heavy-set women at all, period, in the U.S. can get a job, which, is absolutely not true. That I'm sure that is the case in West Virginia because I used to live down there for 4 months, and yeah, it's pretty much everywhere I went, even at the place I worked at, the Dairy Mart gas station. Uh, it is pretty much all skinny people that work down there, and in places like West Virginia and throughout that whole area there. But like I said, that's another topic for another video. As concerns the topic of this video, yeah, Blue, I really do hope you come out of the funk you're in, Ninja. We'd hate to lose you. We'd hate for you to, you know, do something bad to yourself and, for you to no longer be here. I mean, it'd be really sad. There would be a lot of people, probably a lot more than you would ever know, that would miss you greatly on here and on Facebook and Blog TV and Blog Talk Radio and other other internet places, you know. And I'm sure in real life too. I'm sure you probably do have a lot of real life friends that you hang out with on the regular that would also miss you a shit ton. Uh, so all I'm really saying is just, keep your head up, man, and know that the Juggalo fam, we got your back, alright? And we're always going to be here for you. And, yeah, just really take a look within yourself, and, you know, I hope you do find out what is wrong and find a solution for it, and just pull yourself out of this. But that's all I gotta say. This is almost 14 and a half minutes now, which means probably almost an hour to upload. So I'm gonna cut it off here. This has been Boxer. Until next time, much motherfucking wicked clown love. Whoop whoop. To all the ninjas and ninjets out there, and yeah, Blue, just know we're thinking of you, and keep your head up, man. Much love.